We have to go to Bohico. We're still working on the transformer problem.
Yeah. So what we end up.
We have to buy into the poles. I mean, the poles that are already there, they're owned by Oxygen Resort.
Yeah.
And we have no choice. If we want to have good electricity with no fluctuations and no low voltage problems, we have to move our transformer to the 5th pole. So we have to pay for 5 poles, and it's $7,500 per pole.
Yeah.
And that's it. We don't have a choice. Otherwise, we got to move our transformer to the top of the street. We got to buy, I don't know, 300 meters of
Yes.
number 4 or number 2 wire, and it'll cost us 100,000 pesos.
Yeah, for the wire.
Right.
So I think it's better if we just
And-
put our transformer to our choosing pole, right, Daddy?
Bohico won't let us buy our own pole.
Yeah.
I mean, we could put up the little metal poles, but we can't put up one of those big major telephone
No,
poles.
we can't.
They won't let us. And the problem is, if you fight them, you're just creating more problems for yourself.
Yes, correct.
Because you can't fight back here. Because if you do, they can retaliate 10 times worse.
Yeah,
You have a problem with electricity. You think they're gonna ever come out and fix it? Never. If you fight with them, they will never come back out and help you with anything that you need.
Yes, so true.
You can't. You have to play along. You don't have a choice. It's not like the U.S. guys where you can complain to customer service. You call up a 1-800 number and you say, guess what? I don't have electricity. I'm paying my bill, but I'm paying all this money in electrical bill and I don't have a. No, it doesn't work like that here. There's no customer service to complain to. And if you fight back against them, they're already mad at us because we didn't move it in the first place when they first came.
Yes.
So we have to go over there and smooth things out. I mean, we're already not in their graces at this point because when they came, they already had the truck, they already had the crewmen, and the problem is they just knocked on our door and said, okay, we're going to move your transformer. We want 30,000 pesos. And how do you make a decision like that within seconds?
Yeah.
I mean, I needed to talk to people and I needed to do some research before I agreed. But that's how they do things here. Instead of sending a letter and saying, this is what we want to do, blah blah blah. We could have at least went down to the Bohico, talked to them, find out the information. Then they could have sent somebody out there to put the transformer up.
Correct.
But they don't do it that way here. They just sent a crew here. Okay, we're gonna move your transformer, and I'm like, no. So now, their complaint is, well, we already were there. We were just there to move it. Now we have to go over there and smooth things out. And we have to take care of it. I mean, our stuff works. It works fine, but it's not working to 100% capacity.
Yeah.
Our air conditioner, it works. It's cold, but it's still not. It still goes. It still fluctuates. The power in the house fluctuates.
If you use hot water, the light's going down, right? So we decided now to go to Bohico and as Artisan sign a paper that you will allow us to put our transformer. So we see, guys, what will happen. We are now on our way to Hagna.
So it's every day. Every day there's work to deal with. Every day there's a problem to solve. We don't have many days of rest where there's no problems, there's no stress. Every day we have to solve some type of issue, some type of problem. Right now we don't have any water. We have a huge water tank, and the town shut off the main water supply because they're fixing the main. But we have a huge storage tank. It should have lasted. I would think that the storage tank that we have should have lasted at least 2 days. At the very least, I think 2 to 3 days.
But remember, we have a lot of flowers now to, the water.
Yeah, but the tank is how many gallons? It's like how many? It's like 1,000.
That's only 1,500 liter.
1,500 liters.
Yes.
Okay. And how many? I have to figure out how many gallons.
It's like 50 gallons or 100 gallons.
100 gallons.
Because 1 gallon, the big one, is
so 4 liters is 1 gallon. Okay. So, so you got to do the math.
I'm gonna do the
I'm not good at math in my head. I have to do it on the calculator. So 4 divided by 1,500. That's how many gallons is in there.
1,500 divided by 4. 1,000. Good. 1,500 by 4. It's 375 gallons.
Okay. So you telling me that we use 375 gallons water in plants? No way.
No,
There's no way.
we have a construction. The work they're using the water.
Yeah,
Our washing is
So maybe they use 50 gallons of water for the construction, maybe 50 gallons of water for the showers. That's a lot. Maybe 50 gallons of water for the watering the plants. That's 150 gallons. Where's the other 150 gallons? There's no way. There's no way you could use 50 gallons per shower. You and I, okay, let's just say you use 5 gallons of water per person. All right? And how many people took a shower yesterday? 5?
No, let's not talk about yesterday because last night still have water.
Okay.
Should be this morning.
Okay, so this morning only one person took a shower.
Let's say like how many workers we have. Just count them, they took shower. They're from the mountains and we have 2 nanny and 1 worker. So gonna be 6.
So
Plus
6
the
times 5 is 30. That's 30 gallons. It's 30 gallons right
We
there.
have washing machine, Daddy. Don't
The
forget.
washing machine
It's
uses
all-
very little water. Uses very little water. It just sprays the water in.
I really think something is leaking.
Yeah. 370. You do not use 375 gallons water in plants. No effing way. You use 375 gallons on showers or water in plants. I'm telling you, that's 2 to 3 days, at least 2 days of supply with no water coming into the tank. There's a big problem there. Big problem.
I'm just so tired about plumbing and electric.
Yeah.
And electrical.
But you can't just ignore the problem.
Correct.
You can't ignore it and think it's going to go away.
Really give me stress.
It's not going to go away. That water, we have a leak somewhere in our lines. I'm so sure about it. I mean, I'll be, if I'm wrong, I'll admit it, and I'll be the first one to say I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. There's no way those guys use 375 gallons in one day. So this is the problem. Maybe there's no leak, but maybe there's a problem with the float switch inside the water tank. Because maybe it's not filling, the water's not filling up all the way. It might be shutting off. So maybe the tank is only filling a quarter of the way, and then the water's shutting off. I don't know. That's why I need a plumber to come and inspect everything.
Saturday, he told me he will come here tomorrow. So we'll see.
I need to know if we have a leak, and if not, if there's a problem with the float switch filling up the tank. So it just might be a simple fix. It might be just that the tank is not filling up all the way.
Okay.
The problem is with the plumber and the electrician, they don't like to troubleshoot their work. They don't like to go back and see, okay, here's the problem. I mean, when we had a problem with the pressure tank, I'm the one who had to tell the plumber what to do. I'm the one who had to come back and tell him, check the check valve. Oh, yeah, it's the check valve's no good. After he checked it. I'm the one who had to go online and do YouTube and research to do their job.
Yeah, you're not the plumber.
I'm not a plumber. I don't know anything about plumbing, but I'm the one who figured out what was wrong with the pressure tank. Because their response, both of them, their response is when there's a problem, the part's no good, you gotta take it back to the store.
Yeah.
The pressure tank's no good, you gotta take it back to the store. If I'd have done that, I'd look like a fool because there's nothing wrong with the pressure tank. Here's the battery store. They said they're just up here across the way. Their lot. Mike Choi.
Mike?
Yeah, Mike Choi's lot is somewhere over here on the left.
Left.
But they're renting a place up on the right over here too. They have a rental, but their lot is on the left on the water.
How much is rental?
I don't. Oh, he's paying like $400 a month for his rental.
So it's gonna be here. The house is.
Yeah, he's renting somewhere here on the right, and then his lot is somewhere over here on the left. So maybe in there somewhere, one of these little places. I don't know, but it's not far.
I'll call him.
You see his truck? Look for his truck.
Oh yeah, it's true. Maybe that one is clear.
It's not-
I think that one. Yeah, it's true.
Oh, there's more in there building going on over there. But he hasn't stopped building yet.
Let's just clear the bushes.
Yeah. So, this is why, it's very hard for us. You still recording? This is why it's very hard for us to break away from the house when we have guests, like Maribeth and whoever comes. We've had other guests too that
We
come.
have to fix everything first before, because I don't want our guests pay like $50 and everything is not working.
Right,
We want everything is perfect.
exactly. Now if Maribeth was here, she'd have no shower to take this morning.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? How do you charge someone $50 when they can't take a shower?
correct.
So I hope Maribeth was watching this video so she could understand. These are some of the reasons why we told her it's not good for her to stay here. And,
Yeah.
and this is a perfect example.
Yes.
She would have woke up this morning and she would not have been able to take a shower.
Correct.
And I know Maribeth, she probably wouldn't have complained, but deep down inside, I know that would be bothering her that she can't take a shower. It would be bothering me. Even if I was staying at my best friend's house and I couldn't take a shower, even if I wasn't paying money, I'd still complain.
I know you will.
Right? I'd still complain.
Look like his truck. That
That was a
one.
Nissan. He has a Chevy.
Ah, okay.
You don't see Chevys too often here in the Philippines. I don't know if they're more expensive than
No, his truck is 1.8.
1.8.
Yes.
Is it a 4x4?
Yes, 4x4.
Oh wow.
It's 1.8.
See, that's why you don't see too many. They're more expensive. It's so funny when it comes to brand names like Chevy, Ford, and Toyota. Everybody has a brand. That's their brand. It doesn't matter if it breaks down or if it works great. If someone's a Chevy guy, they're always going to buy Chevys. And
Yeah,
I have a lot of friends like that. They're Ford guys. And they only buy Fords, even though every time they buy a Ford, they're replacing the transmission on their truck.
But you're Toyota guys, right?
I'm a Toyota guy. I'm sorry, but Toyota makes the best vehicle. Whether you
Yeah, for you.
whether you buy a car or a truck, you're not gonna have any problems with a Toyota. That's not to say that some people there might have been some. I'm sure there's someone out there that's bought a Toyota and had issues, but I never have.
We really don't have any issues with this truck, right?
We already have 25,000 kilometers on this
Yes.
truck. It's not even.
Even once.
When did we get this truck? In January or February?
Yes, January.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, October, November. So it's like 8 months. This truck's like 8 months old, right?
Just a flat tired ones. This
Oh, it always
one.
was a flat tire.
This one's.
And this is a diesel. Was his Chevy a diesel?
I forgot to ask. I think it's diesel.
Because diesels are usually more expensive than the gas motors. And anyways, this car I think will run forever just because it's a diesel. Diesels last a long time.
Okay.
And we get great gas mileage.
Yeah. So that's it for today.
Yeah,
Thank
so we're on the way to Bajico to straighten out another problem.
Yeah, to fix our problem. So, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Salamat! Dagang salamat!